Okay, hi, what's up everybody? Hi, hello, I'm Dovei. You may have known that already. Anyway, so yeah, I gained one level off screen and it was like a 2-minute recording, so I didn't feel the need to part B it. And also I got a second elixir, which I probably should have part B'd, but Yoder. So as usual, I'm going back to the village. This time we have to, so if you had never come here, you would already. And also, I apologize for my voice. It's pretty bad right now for reasons. Which means all that stuff I did in part 1, I probably could have saved till now, but I wanted to be sure. I did have to come here for a second broadsword. That is something I did have to do. Since we got Monk, there's a lot of stuff we don't need, like most equipment. And so that's going to make our shopping list a lot easier. I do need 2 leather caps. No one needs armor. Probably should actually sell all my weapons, but I'm not going to just yet. Not right this second yet. I am going to hold off a little bit. I am going to purchase some items. Probably some potions. Ooh, that's gonna take like all my money. How about we just get 5 for right now then? Okay. I thought I was okay on money. You know what? Okay, fine. Nah, you know what? No, it's fine. 10 potions should be enough to carry us through the ship graveyard, and if for whatever reason things go south during that fight, then yeah, there'll be actually some editing I have to do in a Final Fantasy. Which will be unfortunate. So anyway, yeah, we go to Dr. Todd's house. Or Zoc, I think, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking of FF9. And if you try and come into this house before Wind Shrine, he's not here. It's like, oh, he's away on business somewhere. God knows where. Probably the castle. I don't know. Who knows? So yeah, we just have to get through a cutscene. And that should no big deal be. And yeah. Sorry about that. I don't like notifications when I'm playing video games on the internet. People should know that. Anyway, yeah, Bartz wakes up early because he does this a lot. Also, he sleeps in a lot. He either wakes up on time, or he wakes up stupid early, or like 3 hours early, or 3 hours late. There's no in between. And we go outside for some fresh air. Bartz reminisces about his dad. I forgot how long this cutscene was. I do not remember this being this long. Oh well, such is life. If I must edit it out, I will, but, you know. The beginning of this game is a little long-winded. Anyway, back inside he goes. Dr. Tot gives Garnet the okay to take the super... Oh, wait, wrong game. Professor Zoc is worried about Lena. Naturally, because she was like her teacher when she was growing up in Tycoon Castle School, Royal Education, and so forth. And we get the key. Bartz just hand waves the fact that he got the key from Zoc and just says, "Don't worry about it. This is never really brought up again." In fact, this is the last time we ever see this character ever, unless we come back here and he just says the following line over and over again. Which I will get to as soon as I'm, like, actually able to have control. Anyway, yes, off we go! Yep, and that's pretty much all he says for the entire rest of the game forever. There's nothing in his house otherwise. He has his bed, like his own bedroom, and then a guest room with 4 beds, which is really generous and convenient for us. But yeah. I already played the piano once, so I'm not going to go see the Ferris's cute scene. And now the pirates see Ferris off proper. So now Ferris isn't going to leave our party every time we go into town, which is really nice. And one thing I've always liked about this game, I mean, it's really early game. This is only like, I don't know, 30 minutes and change into the game itself. But I like this idea of having this town where one of your party members just leaves to go get drunk, and just having like this hub town sort of thing, even though it's not. It's a town you can check in before the first dungeon, and that's it. But like, I like the idea of having just like this small little beginner town where nothing bad really happens, and you just come back to periodically as like a hub. Anyway, yeah, now Ferris is just kind of permanently in the party. 4 monks, level 5 should be fine. I don't see this being the biggest of deals. Whoops, I do want to save. Oh, right, we actually have to have this cutscene proper, I guess. I forgot how beginning and normally it doesn't bother me. Normally I'd be talking to chat right now. And like the major driving plot of the beginning of this game is protecting the remaining crystals, which, you know, spoiler alert, this is a 4-job Fiesta, doesn't happen. And that's gonna, like, take the elements out of balance, and the world will just decay. Sort of like FF1 did. Like, you know, the area around the Earth Cave where Lich was, the Earth was really just dying, and just completely decayed. But, like, beating Lich fixed that, or put the world on the path to fixing that, and then by the end of FF1, everything is fine, or something. Because you break the time loop by going 2,000 years into the past to stop chaos before he can become himself. It's really weird. You know what, Square Enix? If you're gonna go the route of re-storyifying all of your games, how about a sequel to FF1? And not a reimagining, like that one mobile game I need to check out. I think Mobius. And, you know, not like another port, not like an FF3 remake. I mean, like, give us a thing. Tie it to Dissidia, in fact, because while I feel like they are just kind of slowly soft retconning the first like Dissidia and Duodecim, I feel like that had such good lore, and I haven't played enough, or I haven't played any of NT to actually see how good it is itself. Bartz just has the key because reasons. Don't think about it too much. If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live. Now, there are random encounters here, so I would like to save again after all these cutscenes. God, my voice is just gone right now. Alright, since I'm kind of real-timing this episode in particular, which isn't going to make sense to people binge-watching in an archive, but, like, KOTOR is kind of on a little pause while I figure out some technical stuff with it, which now I have a good excuse if I can't hecking talk, so. That F was not a slip. I was going to say freaking, actually. Don't worry about it. I'm still keeping, like, my Twitch family-friendliness about me. Okay, so monks one-shot these guys, more or less. Yeah, okay, monks one-shot these guys, that's good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fight. Normally I'd be running from these things so I could keep myself in top shape for Carlaboss, but, yeah, I hate back attacks. Oh good, counter's a thing. Right, I think Garula will be pretty easy then if I have one person or two dedicated to potions. I hate back attacks. This is, like, not fun. So, whether I go for Brave Blade or Chicken Knife's really going to depend on what jobs I get, honestly. If I get something that can, like, use the Brave Blade, which I already did not, then, yeah, we're good. So I don't need to, like, fight that stuff. Part of me wants to potion Ferris, even though she's only missing 20 HP or whatever. Okay, so yeah, no, oh no, a whirlpool. I kind of just zoned out for a second. Oh no, whirlpool. Oh no, the boat. It's gonna drown, and we're gonna be on it. And Sildra's also in trouble. That's actually the real kicker here. So, given that I'm monk, I'm pretty much in hold A to win mode. If Ferris gets real low, I'll throw potions. I have 10. I have 2 elixirs, but this is not the time. I don't care how easy they are to get. And I will be grinding them for endgame. I really hope I get... Okay, Ferris, please. Ugh, not what I wanted there. If that had been Ferris, that would have been way better. Because then I would have been like... I wouldn't have 2 characters down right now. I guess Monk is second easiest for this fight. Okay, that's fine. I think he's gonna go back into another tail screw. Or die, one of the two. I think I'm just gonna greed mode it. Hope for the death. That is not what happened. Okay. I only have 2 attackers, so let's play it a little safe. I don't want Gallop to die. I'd rather waste a potion than a Phoenix down. Okay, didn't have to. 5 AP, so it was a waste of potion. I get a 10th, though. Okay, we beat the monster, so we're out of the whirlpool. Unfortunately, Sildra didn't make it. Oh no, it's sad. If you're going for a story run, that's actually legitimately sad. Meanwhile, Ferris is just like full-on prepared to jump into the water, swim into a whirlpool to try in vain to save Sildra. Rip. And because there's like no wind, we can't sail, so we're just kind of drifting off in the currents. We got through the canal though. Yay. Oh. So yeah, that happened. Oh no, we are adrift. So yeah, that's sad. And now we drift for a good little while. This takes a while, but it's to emphasize. Narratively speaking, this is fine. Playing a decently narrative story game on a challenge run is usually a little dissonant, just because it's like, oh, I'm trying to get to the gameplay part because that's literally all I'm here for, is to play a game with some restrictions that I've put upon myself. I mean, Gilgabat chose the jobs, but I'm choosing to play the 4-jump Fiesta. Whereas in a story run, I'd be doing what I kind of already abridgedly did and just, like, chat and analyze and stuff. In terms of the early game, I'm not the biggest fan of this dungeon, just because of, you know, how many encounters there are and stuff like that. But, yeah. We are in the ship graveyard, and I, as promised, have a map for myself. Excuse me. So. And I'm following a map just so I can make sure to get everything I want and need, and just, yeah. So yeah, I have myself a free inn here forever. Galif sleeps and the others just kind of dejectedly sit around a table for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and now it's daytime because the screen is no longer blue tinted. Good stuff. I wanted to heal up after Carla Boss without using potions. As far as I can tell, there's nothing in here. Yeah, that's the brig, I guess. I was always wondering if this ship had a name of some kind. Okay, so if I just randomly stop, it's just, like I said, I'm gonna go, okay, so a lot. Please look forward to it and stuff. So we're just gonna punch a lot of stuff. And I'm realizing how game-breaking, or like early game-breaking Monk really is. Whoops, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Alright, we're gonna go through this. And we get a tent. And I think, yeah, down here. Okay, you know what? No. Back attack 3 skeletons, it's gonna take a while. I don't care how many monks I have. Yeah, let's just play it out, I guess. See, the back attack is higher per capita, I feel like, in this game compared to pretty much any game that comes after Final Fantasy-wise. Just, it's very high in back attack, and there's a weapon in the game called Brave Blade, which starts at its highest damage potential, but gets weaker every time you run from a battle. So, if you ever run once, and it's not from when you get the weapon, it's for the entire game. It's your total amount of running away. If you ever run ever, the weapon is permanently weaker. And this game has some really annoying enemies that like to back attack. And I'm just kind of going off on that rant there just because, really. Yeah, it's very, very annoying sometimes, the encounters in this game. Okay, see, this is fine, though. Because the skeletons go down in one hit, I think. From a front attack like that, yeah. Okay, the Call Cruffles? They do not. Of course, if I double crit, they do. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, everybody but Ferris leveled up. That's something. Did not realize Ferris was that far behind EXP-wise. So, yeah, we go through here, get 990 gil, which is really nice. I'm kind of just casually letting everybody drown real quick. Okay. Just kind of... And then, okay, this again, this is fun. I really hope Lena gets like one crit. Or does enough damage. Just does enough damage outright? Alright, cool. One more level was good then. The reason I normally, even on a stream, would be running from a lot of this stuff, just because I couldn't be bothered. And everybody gains a job level and gains focus, which is Yang's other ability, which we just learned. Which I'm gonna go ahead and equip on everybody. Just so I can explain anything. Also forgot to equip the stuff I bought, whoops. So these exclamation mark abilities, they're commands, and others are like just passive abilities. And sometimes a job will give you a command that the job doesn't natively have. Most of the time, it gives the, like, you level up the job with job points, and you gain, like, its ability for other things. Like, if you level up job level Black Mage, you get Black Magic for a level, and stuff like that. And my patience for back attacks is run thin. So, as I was saying, normally, even in a stream, I would just be running from stuff just because I couldn't be bothered, because I always take the chicken knife, and because I didn't roll knight, this is no exception. But yeah, like, I didn't roll... Wait, what is this then? This is just nothing? No. My map is weird. But like, because of how high of a chance back attacks really are, some battles are just way too annoying and time-consuming and resource-heavy to, like, actually fight out. So I just cannot be bothered. Okay, I think the map just kind of mixed up what was where, so I think up here should be a potion. Yeah, okay, so my map was just a little mixed up, no worries. We're gonna get healed up here via cutscene. And we're about done with the inside section of the space boat. And by space boat, I mean water boat. We're gonna use some potatoes to start a fire. I'm pretty sure that's, like, actually a science thing, maybe. Shocking reveal! Which is foreshadowed by that one cutscene I could have done in Tool, but did not. So, yeah. And yeah, sleep time. So we get that stunning reveal. So where the party starts with the perception of 3 guys and a girl is now 2 and 2. How even? That'll change later. I'm not saying why. If you played the game, you already know. I'm gonna avoid major plot spoilers when I can, but this is not my first rodeo and this is a challenge run. Well, challenge. So far, Monk is fairly free, actually. And we get a save point. Part of me wants to stop the episode here, but I'm not going to. Because I think I can take Siren right now. If I can't, then so be it. Okay, so we're here. On the other side of that little tiny bit of water that we could probably just hop across is the other side of the boat. So, yeah, video game. And up in there is something. 3 skeletons I'll fight, just not back attack anymore because that takes too long. It's not a danger or anything. They're not deadly enemies or anything. Also, there's an enemy in this dungeon that can drop elixirs. It's not as farmable because, unlike the Wind Shrine, this place doesn't exist late game. Anyway, now we have a world map. This world map can appear in like 2, 3, 4 different places. I'm not 100% sure. And then there's a lot of treasure. 2 antidotes and a potion, I think. Oh, Phoenix Town. Better. Was this not real? Was this really like not on my map? I mean, I don't see why it isn't. It's just kind of weird that... Okay, maybe my maps aren't as accurate as they were in FF1 and 4. Oh, well. These things, I think, can drop elixirs. I'm not 100% sure. They have a little bit more HP than normal, but I have 4 monks. So my damage output, physically speaking, is kind of high, which is really fortunate because things die fast. Yeah, okay, see, they drop elixirs. I knew they did. Wait, I have to go... here. Oops, I should have aimed for the Call Crothel. Oh, never mind. Right, that's front row now because there's nothing behind it. In Galif, by process of elimination, Bart's gained a level. That's the best process of elimination. So this box has the best treasure of all. The rest of the boat. By opening this box, we just get a real-life talking chocoboat. And going up those rocks is going to put me right in the Siren fight. So, these things aren't doing any damage to me, and my only resource is HP right now, so... Alright, everybody gained a level. Part of me wants to go back and heal save, but I'm not far off from that level anyway, so... I should have saved after the elixir, but it doesn't really matter. I don't need that elixir right now. If I get a mage, fine, but I can come back and grind elixirs for a while, and I will before this leg of the game ends. I separate FF5 into 3 acts, so to speak, which, to anyone familiar with the game, knows exactly when those 3 acts really are, but, there are 3 defined parts to this game. And, like I said, I'm gonna avoid major spoilers, but yeah. So by the end of the first one, I will be going back to the Wind Shrine and grinding a crap ton of elixirs. By that, I mean, like, maybe 10. Because it's not good EXP or JP or anything. But I want to get through the Siren fight, because I'd like to have another boss in this video. And RPGs are going to be long anyway. So, yeah. It's Bart's mother Stella, King Tycoon, and someone who knows Galif's grandpa. But good golly gosh, what a convenient plot point this Amnesia is turning out to be. Honest to God, though, this might be, like, my favorite iteration in any work of fiction ever that uses Amnesia as a subplot. Because, like, it's more than just, who am I, the character that gets this dramatic reveal and then, like, goes to die or whatever. This is, like, actually pretty good. The Amnesia actually literally saves everybody's lives here. So, you know, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to think now, actually. Was Siren ever foreshadowed, like, anywhere by any NPC in Tool or whatever? Power of friendship! Slap the soul back into you. Slap the soul back into you. And slap the soul back into you. Yar and stuff. And that was enough to get their souls back in. I wasn't kidding. Slap the soul back into you. Uh-oh, here it comes. I quote that line a lot. Silence? That doesn't affect me at all. I don't magic. 2 focuses, and then just 2 attacks. Because I want to see how much focus does, and I probably should have tested that in a random battle, but I didn't want to be down the HP. It's double, okay. So it's generally, like, not worth... Wow, Rip Lena, I guess. I want to try and get that off before she goes Captain Ginyu on us here. And, yeah, pretty straightforward boss. Okay, yeah. So, what I didn't show because, you know, not a challenge run, because challenge run, rather, Siren has a second phase where she turns undead and becomes extremely resilient to physical attacks, but rather heavily weak against magic. So, I guess for physical-based jobs, you want to kill her as fast as humanly possible. Whereas in the first phase, magic does very little, and physical attacks work wonders. So no new jobs yet, but that's fine. We still got ourselves, we have an episode, fellas, and not fellas, and, you know, people, and stuff. Anyway, yeah, this has been the Fiesta. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Yeah, the Fiesta's over, but